Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Important Reviews. My name's Zilla, and today we'll be going over the 1989 Godzilla and the 2003 Godzilla from NECA. Alright, so first and foremost, I have to ask, why do you have a stick? Oh, you mean Mr. Slappy here? Well, figured since we're doing quite a few figures today, and quite a few, I mean two, we'll just mainly be going over the specifics of the figures and just kind of briefly just describing what's good and bad between the two. I guess that's fine. Do you need me to demonstrate? Sure. Alright, so when I go to discuss something like, for instance, his chest, figure to make it go by a little bit quicker than sitting here and trying to describe every little thing, because sometimes my arms don't like to work, but I can slowly move them up by myself. Slowly. Alright, so first and foremost, I guess we'll start with the hentai Godzilla. First, we should probably start with the boxes, and I hate to ask, but why is he hentai Godzilla? Because in this film, he fights a giant tentacle monster. All good hentais have giant tentacle monsters in them. Are you talking about Biollante? Yeah. Alright, I guess you haven't seen the movie, so to sum it up. So in the film, Godzilla goes to fight Biollante and is all like, oh no, how is poor defenseless me gonna combat all these tentacles? And then Biolante's all like, they're not tentacles. And then Godzilla's all like, oh no. And then splat. Okay, we're stopping it there. I'm sorry, everybody watching, that you had to go through this. Alright, just go over the package and the Godzilla's. He's 89. No more of this smexy business. Alright, so for the packaging. For the 89 package, you get a nice image of the poster on the front and the sides and the back, a little bit of a description, Godzilla shooting his breath. And on the inside of the package, you get Godzilla stomping through some water and some flower petals. And I guess we'll do 2003 packaging, where you also get the poster on the front here, but it's a more live action poster with the kaijus on the side of the box, with stuff we'll never ever see from NECA. And also, Godzilla on the back of the package with a little bit of a bio. And on the inside of the box, just Godzilla and not too much else going on exciting. Alright, so first and foremost, we'll start with his positives, and then we'll move to the negatives. Alright, so first positives. Almost everything. He's got a superb head sculpt. Body and arm detailing are on point. Legs are super thick and chunky, just like you'd expect. Dorsal spines look fantastic, and tail stays upright and is fully posable. With only this section here being the wire. With the only negative detail-wise being his eyes. They look super cute and adorable. Not quite what we would consider film accurate, but it will do. And also the mouth looks really nice with its double layered teeth. Steve, can you help with the articulation? My arms can't lift him. Alright, I guess. Alright, so pretty much move mostly however you think he would move. Arms can rotate, single jointed elbows, hands got hinges at the fingertips as well. Head can move back and forth, side to side, rotates all the way around. Got not too much at the waist, like he can turn decently, but not too much forward and back. Legs can go decently outwards, inwards. Bend at the knees are nice. Also rotation at the top here. Feet can move forward and back, rotate all the way around. And then tail, stupidly posable and holds its position very well. And then moving on to 2003. Can't say he's almost perfect, but for his positives. Wait, Steve, he has positives? Yeah, you know what, just give me the stick. I'll go over this one. Alright. You know, I didn't want to do this one anyways. You just spit at me? Anyways, for his positives, head sculpt looks nice. Detailing on the body's very good. Really like the dorsal spines. Hands look appropriate. Detailing for the legs look good. Feet look nice. Tail, nicely long, and also holds its positioning very well. And the paint job on it, I do really like. Especially with the dry brushing over the top. And he's also still fairly posable. Minus his negative, this neck piece here. Wish that it just would have either been one solid section and we just went at a joint here, or if they would have positioned the joint somewhere more closer to the neck instead of being this entire section here. Now with it being soft, you still get quite a bit of posability out of the deal. But for the most part, you have to kind of position the arms in an appropriate position to mitigate the gappage. So it's not horrendous or anything, but it just not my cup of tea, but still doesn't really affect the overall figure, I think, too much. And for his articulation, that can go up and down, rotate a little bit side to side. Arms got a nice range of motion on them. Same with the 89, hinge at the hands, single jointed elbows, rotation at each of the sections here. It's mainly just like his neck. Can't really do too much with. But the waist can rotate side to side very nicely. A little forward and back. Legs. Yeah. Whoops. Can go at about And you bet, yeah, far inwards, about that far. Single jointed knee, so you get a little bit of a bend there. Feet can go forward and back. And then for the tail, you can pretty much pose it however you need to, with this little section here being the wire at the end, but the rest of this is ball jointed section, and holds its position very well. Alright, so overall, if you're just going to buy one, definitely the 89. 2003, while not being quite as good, still serviceable. He's more than serviceable. Like, I think he's still one of the better NECA figures we've got. And there's just like one negative on him. And to be honest, like the way the shoulder is, I think is about as bad as this 54 having a stubby tail. So I still think he's really good too. Definitely worth the money. Whatever you gotta tell yourself. If you're into Godzilla, just go buy them. And especially with these guys being the last into the line, definitely want to show NECA how much we're gonna miss these guys by making sure they sell out. But anyways, I'll see you later, Steve. I gotta go find me a certain plant kaiju to preoccupy my time. I hope he knows it's a she. I don't think that matters to him. But anyways, what do you guys think? Have you guys picked up these figures? What's your favorite NECA Godzilla figure in line? Or is the Trebmaster Godzilla more of your thing? I'm not sure why it would be, but it could be yours. 98 is specific. And help us defeat those kaiju by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also have Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like to keep up to date with channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.